Glory be to God in the highest. And we've been talking about managing failure. And we started with the story about how Peter denied Jesus, but he didn't allow the sorrow of his denial to lead him to death. We also talk about, I shared the story of the man that lost everything, and we were also able to see that if you forgive people that offend you, you will move forward. And we also were able to see the story of Esau, that is because he allowed his bitterness to expire. That is why this problem, his failure, expired and it became a success story. If Esau can become successful, if Peter can turn from denying Jesus to the man that Jesus trusted with the mandate, and if God said to you to forgive, Joseph forgave his brother, and that's why he was able to move forward, that was able to ascend the throne. Sir, don't forget, God works for your good if you love him, and you can't love God if you don't love the man you see. And that leads us to the story of Jabez. In 1 Chronicles chapter 4, 9 and 10, can you imagine? The mother called him sorrow. He was a honorable, he was doing very well in every way, but sorrow never left him because the mother programmed him sorrow, we give him orientation of sorrow from the one. But he did not count it against his mother, he did not count it against his brethren. Rather, he allowed it to push him to God. Remember, godly sorrow leads you to God, but the worldly sorrow leads you to death. So Jabez had godly sorrow. He managed his failure and in the right kind of attitude. And the sorrow push him, the failure push him to God. Let your problem always push you to God, not away from God. Don't go and try bad means because of the challenges you have. Let him push you to God. Let him make you talk to God. And Jabez spoke to God about his situation, and he asked God to bless him. And the Bible says God answered him because he was not bitter against his mother. He was not bitter against anybody. He forgave them, and that allowed God to answer his prayer. And the Bible says, I read, Jabez was a very good man who was better than his brothers. His mother said, I have named him Jabez because I was in much pain when I had him. Jabez prayed to God of Israel and said, I pray that you would bless me and give me more land. Be near me and don't let anyone hurt me. Then I will not have any pain. God gave Jabez what he asked for. Why? Romans 10:13 says, whosoever calleth unto the name of the Lord shall be saved. But remember, Mark 11:25 said, if you have something against somebody and you call, you won't get answer. Jabez got his answer because he called and he has nothing against anybody. God is waiting for your call. The Lord bless you. Great Thursday to you.